Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
Let's go. Hey, look, 3. Check.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A nice pickup there, 18 yards, first down Falcons.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially as pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Ito Smith, his first carry. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's go, D. Hey, Tuesday. Gun. Check.
To throw is Ryan. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
58 for Mike. I'm coming. 11. Slam.
Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 8.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. He goes underneath to Freeman. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 yards, first down Atlanta. Ryan to the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Here's Ryan to throw. This complete to Jones. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Crew able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken short. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Here's Nick Chubb, former prep and collegiate star here in this state at Georgia. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, 71 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Oh, this is blocked. The Falcons have it. And now look at him go. The 40, 20, 10, 5, and all the way into the end zone, and that's 2 points. Following the botch PAT, they're set to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Hey, Zoo. 53, Mike. We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go.
On second and 11 now. Ryan. Caught by Jones. 23 yards the pickup there. Ryan to the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. After one, our score 9-6.
Johnny, 280, 125. Got it. Pick it up. Check. Hey, box truck. Check. Fresno, ready to go.
On first down, Ryan. Gets it off to Freeman. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A nice pickup there, 18 yards, first down Falcons.
It is hard in zone coverage to stop a curl route because when they see it, they just try and find the open spot and sit down.
Yeah, we always talk about finding the soft spot in the zone. What's the key to doing that? How do you do it?
You have to read what the coverage is. Is it 2 deep? Is it 3 deep? Because then you know where the linebackers are going to drop, what spots on the field they naturally get to, and you find that open space, and then you're in sync with your quarterback. He should be reading the exact same thing, and they put the ball up.
Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Credit the sack to the always disruptive Olivier Vernon. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Hey, South.
Here's Ryan. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Olivier Vernon, his 2nd sack of the night.
Brings up 3rd down.
Come on. Hey, free players. Space. Under 10.
On 3rd down, Smith. Give him 9 on the carry, but it's not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass. Loosened up defense, going to pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised them a little bit running the ball, yet they rallied to it and stopped them well short of a 1st down.
And now a high kick trying to pin him back. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started.
Let's put them on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus. Run.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. He stayed afloat for a second there after the first wave of contact, but that was going nowhere.
Yeah, what did he tell us in pregame? I just don't want to get my feet stopped initially when I'm trying to make a run. That's exactly what happened there. Unfortunately, as you noted, got away a little bit from the first one, but the wave swarmed him under.
Big time drive. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Check the team. Up. Check.
On second and 11 now. Mayfield. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Hurry.
Third and long for Mayfield. Forced out to his left. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Takk McKinley able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
23 yards on the play. Ryan in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 8 for 8 now, throwing the ball to start the game. From the shotgun, Ryan. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's Ryan. He completes it to Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Ryan in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's now 10 of 10 throwing the ball here to start the game. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Big series right here. We got to step it up.
Hey, Haywood.
Check.
Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Ryan in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. Now it's Ryan. This will be caught just inside the 10. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 5-yard line.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Here comes the boom. I see you, boy. I see you.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is indeed good. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken very short. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And again, it's Chubb. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Now, rather than risk anything, Mayfield here, he's going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Mayfield. He finds Beckham complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Give him 6 yards in the first down.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
King. Check 31.
A first down throw for Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to send this one deep right. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Mayfield now. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Adrian Claiborne. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Mayfield and this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack.
45. Hey, nice 7. Hey, tight down. There you go. Check 45 to Mike. Hurry.
Now Mayfield. And he's going to go down again. Adrian Claiborne, his 2nd sack of the night.
And that's the 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line.
132 fighters.
They go play action now. Ryan. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Terrence Mitchell. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Nick Chubb as they try to fire up this run game. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. To throw, Mayfield. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to look for Beckham in the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they've got him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
Ready, get ready, get ready.
Hey, it's time to Hey, let's go. It's time to press. Go.
They'll try to get the ground game going with Freeman. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
13 yards on the play. And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
63 is mine. 65.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, get ready, get ready. Hey, express.
Pilot, 64, weak. You better be ready. Don't be scared of it. Watch twins.
21.
Hey, Alpha.
51. Space.
51's the mic.
Hey, south.
Now Ryan on first down. And finding the tight end, Hooper. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. He's got the first down inside the 10. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. 18 yards that time to push him up, first and goal. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Quick throw from Ryan here to Ridley. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop.
And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown.